Welcome to our Jackson Timber Frame Pavilion instructional video. My name is Alex, project manager at the barnyard, and I'll be your guide. Our Jackson Timber Frame Pavilion, featuring a hipped roof with arched glue lambs, authentic mortise and tenon joinery, oak pegs, and large timbers, will look stunning at your location. The pavilion should be safely raised with either an 8,000-pound lull-type forklift with extendable boom, or a smaller 15 to 20-ton boom crane. This video makes it easy to build, even without prior timber framing experience. We recommend a crew of about 4 to 5 people to raise this pavilion. The frame raising process will take about a day to complete, but you'll remember this for a lifetime. We also provide a complete assembly plan for your specific build, and each timber has a number showing the exact location in the frame. So the best way to start is to assemble the 2 outermost walls on the ground. The half laps on this rafter plate are facing down. Using a rubber mallet, gently tap the timbers into their connection points, and using the provided pegs, peg off the connections. Take a couple of straps, hook it up, and get it in the air. The carpenters are lining up their knife plates with the pockets at the bottom of the posts. Once the first wall is standing, you're going to just follow the same process for the second, which will be the opposite wall in this case. So the second bent is assembled and ready to be put in its knife plates. The arches can be placed in their respective pockets to connect both sections. So the other 2 rafter plates are to be installed at this point, ensuring that everything is nice and tight. Find the boss pin, grab the correct collar ties while you attach the rafter to the top of the boss pin. Make sure that you have 1.5 inches of exposure from the pegs. Next, you're going to want to stand up this truss assembly and repeat the process on the other 2 sides. Then you're ready to lift the whole roof system onto the base. So the rafters are a dovetail connection with a corresponding layout mark on the rafter plate, and they go in very easily. A couple whacks with the mallet to seat the dovetail, and before you know it, you have your frame assembled. Using 3 8D nails, secure roof decking down to the rafter, working your way one side to another to ensure a tight fit between the tongue and the groove. Once you get to the top, snap a line and using a skill saw, cut all the way up. Is cutting the hip portion of the pavilion out of the shingle and continues up the roof. And now we've completed the pavilion. Job well done. If there's any questions along the way, always feel free to reach out to your project manager, and we can answer anything that comes up. But in the meantime, enjoy the assembly process and the build, and we'll see you on the next one.